Canish gender, a small dog-like gender. I imagine people who identify as that simply identify as that just so they can get away with bestiality. I'm not gonna lie. How to Cameron. How to Cameron. How to Cameron. So I recently saw a video that John made in my recommended, and the video is titled List of All Genders, in which John tries to go through all genders that exist. Yes, they do exist, by the way. If anyone in this flipping video says that these genders do not exist, suck my cucumbers if you don't flipping agree with this. How dare you? So John came out as a attack helicopter, which is something that I very much respect. I have the utmost respect for John, simply because I'm glad these came out. You know, it's very hard to come out as an attack helicopter. It's such a controversial gender. And I noticed something in the comments that really offended me. It says, get a better joke or get a treadmill. Effectively because this person got angry because John was apparently making fun of gender. The thing is, however, is when you make fun of something, the thing that you have to be making fun of has to actually exist. Literally 90% of the genders that John was talking about don't exist. Yeah, they're written down, and yeah, people like to pretend they exist. But if you search the definition of gender, it literally says that it is related with the social and cultural differences rather than biological ones. I just want to say that that flipping definition is so bad. It's so poor, because you got to remember that 50 years ago, that was not the definition of a gender. The word gender was literally an alternate word for sex, being either male or female. But now it's been changed to be more of a social construct. What are you on about, love? You're either a male or a female, and I'm sorry, I don't have a problem with people who are transgender. I do not have a problem with people who are the opposite gender to me, because I'm not a goddamn idiot. And honestly, I couldn't care less about gender, right? But the thing is that actually annoys me about this is the fact that there are so many people who are so passionate about there being a ridiculous assortment of genders in which you can choose to be, that it just makes me kind of confused. And I honestly think that the people who believe that these genders, these extremely just dumb ideas of genders exist, it is actually very disrespectful for people who actually have issues with their own identity and issues with their own actual sex. So for example, if you were born a man and you were actually, let's say, into men and you didn't feel right in your gender, that is a serious issue. But some people genuinely think that they can alternate between genders during the day or during the weather. You know what I can alter during the flipping day? I can alter my penis size. It's about as flipping correct as what they were saying, effectively. Oh my flipping god, how long is this? Right, let's get reading some of these. So let's pretend that you are... Wait, is that a K-pop star? Well, that's flipping unsurprising, isn't it? A K-pop fan. A K-pop super goddamn fan. Writing about every single flipping gender to ever exist. Ambonic. Identify as both man and woman, yet neither at the same time. That's like saying buying a sausage roll, but not buying the sausage roll at the same time. What does that even mean? You know, I love how good some of these definitions are. Anvisgender, see apogender, they're pretty much the same. Okay, and the reason why they're pretty much the same is because I'm running out of ideas, they're running out of constructs for these different types of gender. Apatern gender, a gender which feels fitted and secured. What the flip does that even mean? What? You're secured in your gender. If you're secured in your gender, why do you need another term to describe how you think of your gender? Because your gender is a classification. You should not be using a gender to judge what you think of your classification. That doesn't make any sense. Autogender, a gender experience that feels deeply personal to oneself. What? You can have a quickie. Well, great imagery there, Cameron. And it's fun. So it's personal to me because I'm a male. Flipping great that is. Oh my god. Canish gender, a small dog-like gender. I imagine people who identify as that simply identify as that just so they can get away with bestiality. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's search up my gender. Let's watch a video talking about what gender someone is. She's so calm, she's so relaxed, she's not gonna get triggered. That's good, I can't wait.
Buenos días, mi muchachalatas.
Buenos días, muchachalatas. Muchachalatas.
Wow, that's a really funny meme. Wow, what a great spicy meme. That was nice.
Hello. So,
She has red hair. Flipping why? I'm sorry, I'm not coming here to make a reaction video just to judge people's hair colour, but I don't understand why people bother dyeing their hair. It doesn't look bad, it just seems pointless to me. Obviously, you can argue with me in the comments, I'm not bothered.
you probably clicked on this because it said coming out. This is technically a coming out video, but I wanted to talk about gender expression versus gender identity.
So, let's get this straight. There's a difference between identifying as a gender to expressing your identity. Right, let's just get this straight. I'm a man. I express my gender in my looks. I look like a man. How are they different? I don't understand.
I was never really in the closet. Like, I've always been very open about my gender, but I get a lot of questions about it on the daily, and it's just a bit...
Who cares? Seriously, if people are asking you all the time what your gender is, it's clear that you're not actually a parent. So if you're not a parent, you technically aren't that gender. I'm just saying, there's only two genders in my opinion. I'm sorry, okay? It's related with chromosomes, XX, XY, stuff like that. But obviously we should ignore the biology because what has biology helped us with? Like medicine? Nah, get the medicine out of here right now! Biology is wrong. Red hair lady is right.
What is gender? Gender is what you feel you are. There are male and female, which are the binary genders, and then...
What's the definition of the word binary? Something having two parts. She literally just said that there are only two genders. That's exactly what she just said. Wow, she's smart, believe it or not.
Contrary to popular belief, your gender is not what you are assigned at birth. Your sex is what you are assigned at birth.
Yeah, let's get this straight. Gender, which is 100% related with sex, don't flipping correlate in terms of social construct. Biology, yeah, you know, that's fine. Yeah, they do completely interlude with biology, but who cares about biology? Because biology is wrong, guys. Gender more often refers to the cultural and social differences and sometimes encompasses a broader range of identities than the binary of male and female. So effectively what that is saying is that the term has changed because of culture, and culture means people, and people are dumb in most cases, so the definition has been made wrong. And I know some people are going to be going, oh Cameron, but people are not wrong, what are you on about? People are wrong in comparison to flipping centuries of biological texts which study sex, which is what people are trying to argue, which they can't argue, because it's fact.
Your gender is how you feel and how you identify yourself.
I like the idea of having a specific gender. I like the idea of, you know, being whoever you want to be, trying to be happy with yourself and trying to identify as something. But what I'm not happy with is how these specific people get very flippin' angry if you criticize them. And it's not criticism, it's fact. There's only two sexes, and she literally admitted herself that there is two genders because male and female are the binary genders.
Nobody can determine your gender for you. You have to decide on that yourself.
That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, oh yeah, you were born with a dick, but you're not a man. Because no one can determine your gender except for yourself. So then I think to myself, well, am I a man or am I a woman? Well, I'm a man. So that's it, done. That was so hard. But some of these people are like, oh, I need more attention. I need something good about myself. I need a separate identity. I need to be unique. God forbid, damn it. I sexually identify as a combine harvester with big blades. That's what they do. And they make up these stupid ideas of gender, which is just stupidly redundant and just not important.
Gender expression does not equal gender identity. So, you can identify as a male, but still wear a dress, and still be a man.
If you're a man and you're dressed up in a dress, I am actually going to be scared. I just am. Because dresses are designed for women. Okay, they're designed for their bodies, which are more petite. And are just different. Because men and women have different anatomy. Sorry, I meant biology's wrong. And they do not. They are exactly the same. They have equal rights. I forgot about that. God dang it. But on a serious note, a man wearing a dress looks goddamn wrong. And the reason why it looks wrong is because dresses are designed for women. For their anatomy. It's the same as if I saw a really, really fat woman wearing a dress, wearing a really tight dress. It would look horrendous. Okay, and that's not because I'm discriminatory. That's simply because the dress is not designed for that ridiculously imbalanced equilibrium. Yeah, I've been doing chemistry revision. I apologize.
And you can identify as a woman and wear trousers and have a short haircut.
You see, that's different. Like, if I saw a woman with a short haircut and trousers, I wouldn't even think twice of it. But a man wearing a dress, like, come on, that's a little bit weird.
Still.
And she's trying to pretend that this is normal. It's not normal. I'm sorry. It's weird. And just because something's weird doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it's different and you will get attention for it.
Now we're getting on to the important thing. Me. I identify as non-binary. For me, being non-binary means not being male or female. Somewhere in between, floating around, doing my thing.
Okay, right, let's get this straight. If there is a math question that says, what is 1 + 1? Because that's pretty much how simple a flipping gender question is. So, for example, what gender are you? They pretty much have the same difficulty, god dang it. There's literally 1 + 1 is 2 or it's 3. And she's literally saying, oh, I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm just floating around. So you got the flipping answer wrong, love. What's wrong with you?
Although I am non-binary, I feel definitely a bit more masculine than feminine. So I use he, him, and they, them pronouns. I just don't feel comfortable with she, her pronouns. I never really have.
I'm sorry for calling you love. Okay, I apologize. I should treat you like a man. You're a bit tubby, mate. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video here. There's no ill will intended by this video. I want to clarify that. I do not hate her. I meant him. I did not hate him or anything like that. But it's just funny to me how gender is such a complicated topic because it's not meant to be complicated. It just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you agree with me, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave me a like, leave me a comment, and also be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you're new today, I'm banging out quality videos, so you best look out for them.